Welcome to the Hedgestone Command Center. Let me give you a quick tour of the Hedgestone portal, show you everything it includes. The portal is one place to learn how to buy, sell, and broker small businesses with the tools, the live deal flow, the coaching, all in one place. It's built and kept current by the Hedgestone Business Advisors team, the same people working real deals every week. So who is this for? Honestly, it's for a few different types of people. As you can see here, there's buyers, brokers, and sellers. If you want to become a business broker and build a new income, you can start here with the broker portal. If you're already a broker and you have a few deals that you're working, you want more listings, cleaner valuations, the tools inside of here will help you be sharper on that end. If you are buying your first business or you are a searcher chasing an acquisition, the buyer portal will serve you best. And if you're planning an exit, you own a business, this will help you prepare and price it properly so that you can understand proper valuations, recast financials, or see how ready your business is for AI through our AI readiness audit. There's a track for that too. So let's start with the learning. On the left-hand side here, you can see there are 3 full programs. We have the buyer, broker, and seller portals, each of them with more than 50 modules amongst the 3 of them. Everything from finding your first clients, if you're a broker, to industry deep dives on car washes, gas stations, restaurants, and more. We also have valuation calculators, seller financing, exit strategy modules that'll help you with understanding how to best execute an exit. It gives you everything that you need in one place. Each lesson is short and practical and written to be used, not just read. You mark it complete as you go. So each of these are actually interactive modules that not only teach you, but also many times provide tools that you should be utilizing or leveraging as you go through your process. So in here, for example, we have industry deep dives. If you're working specifically with any of these industries, you'll be able to get all of the information that you need. You have advanced training on live deal walkthroughs. You have deal mastery. And again, this is on the broker side. On the seller side, you can see we have understanding the seller process, preparing your business for sale, recasting your financials. There's a lot of content in here that helps you understand exactly how to go about selling your business. And likewise, if you're buying a business, it gives you can go through the buyer self-assessment. You can understand why buy a business, M&A, deal structures, financing your purchase, winning negotiations, everything that you would practically need in order to help you go through with an acquisition. Each lesson is short and practical. As you work through them, you can mark your modules as complete, and it'll check off here on the left-hand side and up here on the navigation bar so that you know where you're at with any of the particular portals and how much of the progress you've completed thus far. That said, we also have tools for any of these. There's deal tools for buyers. This helps you understand industry multiples and how much you should be acquiring a business at. SDE, EBITDA normalizer. There's a bunch of different tools here that you can be utilizing. This is one of the parts that people tend to get the most value out of from this portal, especially when you have access to all 3. You get a variety of different tools that you can be leveraging, especially if you're a broker as well, to help your clients with buying or selling on both ends. Built into the portal are this full toolkit of calculators and drills. No spreadsheets, no downloading, they just run directly inside the app itself. The industry multiples tool here in the broker portal, for example, this gives you a fast valuation range by business type, right? So you can select any particular business, enter EBITDA, and get an idea of what the multiples should be looking like. That's on the broker side. Then we have the SDE EBITDA normalizer that you can use, for example, here in the broker calculator, in the broker portal. This one, the normalizer, it strips owner perks and one-time costs to get the real earnings a buyer is actually buying, so they can have a better data in order to make that decision. For buyers, the red flag finder, add back matcher. There's a bunch of different ones in here that you can utilize. For example, the add back matcher, pressure test a deal before you even make an offer and kind of understand where you're at in any particular case. Brokers also get a pipeline tracker and a drop note generator that they can utilize. Sellers get a net proceeds calculator that shows what they actually walk away with. There are around a dozen of these different tools in total across the portal. The portal also has AI baked in 2 different ways. One way is through the Ask Mike chat assistant, who you can ask different types of questions. For example, how much is a pizzeria doing 300K EBITDA worth? So this system is trained on the entire portal, plus additional content that we've given it from a variety of the different top brokers here at Hedgestone in order to make it as efficient as possible and help you with just about any question that you may have, whether you're buying, brokering, or selling a business. That said, if you're ever stuck on a deal or a term, you can always just ask the system anything that you need. On the other end, there is the AI readiness audit, which can be found here at the top left. The AI readiness audit walks you through a deep assessment across 6 different pillars of your business. It goes very in depth, and at the end it scores your maturity, benchmarks you, and lays out exactly where you stand when it comes to AI and systems within your business. It also hands you a personalized playbook you can download as a clean PDF to act on or share. Essentially the full breakdown that you need in order to optimize whatever business you're inputting the information on here for. Again, massive tool for brokers to be able to help business owners understand where they can implement technology in order to get that higher multiple on their business. Same thing for buyers, understanding what kind of systems they can implement before they go into a business. And of course, for the broker to be able to advise in the best way on both sides. The next part here, though, is what really sets this apart. Every Friday, every week, Mike runs Friday Deals live, working real listings, real buyer and seller calls. You can see here, this is one of the more recent ones. You have the full breakdown. You get to see everything. You get to see the live chat that took place whenever he live streamed. You get to always watch these back. They get saved in case you missed any of them. With the chat synced right here, so you can see everything, all the questions that people were asking throughout the video. And you can also see key highlights from the call here, and you can click on any of them to go to that specific moment on the call. Back here at the portal, if you hit up here back to portal, you'll return here. You can also find there's a signals library. Sorry about that. We have the Friday Deals library. So these are all the past Friday deals with Mike. And then we have the signals library, which is 14 podcast lessons with key numbers pulled out for you. So each of these, you can click on any of them. You click on the button here. It'll take you to another page where you can listen in on the podcast. And this gives you the key numbers. So it tells you exactly what the takeaway is from any of these, so you get max value out of them in one place. Depending on your track, you get tools made for your side of the table. So we're constantly pushing out different tools based on what we see as most valuable for buyers, brokers, or sellers. Depending on what you plan on utilizing the portal for, there's a variety of different tools that you can utilize to help you with getting ahead. That said, buyers get a self-assessment, buyer self-assessment, SBA financial statement, deal simulator. All of these are things that you can utilize to practice. Sellers get guided intake forms, the net proceeds math. So listing a business is simple and clear. Everyday stuff is handled in here as well. So you can always scroll down, you can manage your account and billing right inside the portal. And important updates come to you through the notification bell here at the top right. There's a help button in the bottom corner that you can utilize. This sends a notification to our internal team so that we can get to you and help you with whatever it is that you may need. It also allows you to send feedback and let us know how we're doing and anything that you'd like to see with the platform. So that's the Hedgestone portal, the command center, the learning, the tools, the AI, and the live deal flow all in one place. Come take a look for yourself. We hope to have you here soon.